guys, and welcome back to my channel. Christmas is literally around the corner now, like quite literally is around the corner. It's that typical British thing where Brits only talk about the weather and how quick the year's gone, and it's so true. Like both of those things are things that I talk about pretty much every day. Christmas is my favourite time of year. You get to spend it with your friends and your family, which I absolutely love. You just get to spend loads of time chilling out, eating loads, drinking loads, and just feeling like guiltless for doing those things. So that's obviously coming up very fast. I think I'm pretty much there with my Christmas shopping, although it's one of those things where you feel like you're nearly there and then suddenly something will pop up and you go, oh my god, I've forgotten so and so, or oh god, I need to, like, for example, I bought my mum and dad a coffee machine and then I ring them and I'm like, just to check, I know you wanted a coffee machine, but like what's the scenario of that? And they're like, oh yeah, we bought one in the Black Friday sales, and I'm like, okay, great. So you try and do these things, but then people end up buying them for themselves because there's so many sales around that you just can't help yourself. So I think I'm nearly there, but I feel like that's not going to be the case. So we'll see how I get on. I feel like I tried shopping on Oxford Street, which was obviously a stupid mistake. You shop on the busiest street probably in the bloody world at the minute. So it was pretty much a fail. Once again, it's that time of year where people start asking you, so what do you want for Christmas? And I've got my mum ringing me up going, you still haven't given me ideas. And I'm like, oh god. And it's so difficult because I feel like all year round you see things that you want when you go out shopping and you're like, ooh, I really, really want that, but I'll maybe save up my money or I'll ask someone to get it for me, like as a present for birthday or Christmas. But like, it completely like vanishes from my head. By the time that Christmas comes around, I honestly, people ask me and I go, I really just don't know. This year I've kind of been a bit prepared. I don't know if that's prepared or a little bit like, here's my Christmas list. But I have jotted down like now and then when I've been out shopping and I've gone, oh, I really like that, but I won't buy it because that then ruins the whole aspect of someone buying you a Christmas present. Anyway, I'm rambling on, but to cut long story short, my video today is going to be what I want for Christmas, or what I would like, however. I mean, I don't want anything, but it's kind of ideas that I've seen and really like. Maybe we'll take some inspiration from what I'm asking for. I'm gonna share with you my Christmas wish list. The first thing that is on my Christmas wish list are a pair of boots. Very generic, I know, but I've seen a pair of boots. Well, it's a certain style of boot, and I've seen them in loads of places, Zara, Topshop, they're very popular. I see a lot of girls on the tube wearing them and I'm like, oh, I really, really want some of those. Again, it's something that costs a little bit more like than just to have like a quick buy in the shop, but I've wanted them for a while now. So they're like buckle boots, so you can get loads of different types and styles of them. Like I said, I've seen some in Zara, I've seen them in Topshop, probably Primark are doing them because they obviously pretty much mimic what's kind of going on in the bigger high street retailers. I think they look really cool, and I think you can wear them with lots of different things. You can wear it with a dress, make it a little bit more kind of on like an edgy side, or you can wear it with some jeans or leather leggings and things. So they're really versatile. You can wear them with a lot of things, and I just think they're a little bit different to kind of just a plain black boot, which I know sounds really weird, but I just really love them and I think they're really cool, and I think they can really inspire a whole outfit in general. So if you're going for kind of a basic, you know, just jeans, coat kind of look, buckle boots are on my list. Next thing on my Christmas wish list is Miller Harris Scherzo perfume. I have a story behind this perfume because there's a story behind every present, I feel. I was walking through Covent Garden, and you know like how some shops pump like perfume out into the street? So I know Penhaligon's do it all the time because you walk past her and you smell like the fragrance and it draws you in because it smells so good. I was walking down the street, it had loads of different shops on, and I smelt this perfume getting pumped out of a shop. I don't know which one it was. And I was like, oh my god, that smells incredible. So anyway, I'm literally stood there. I can't see a perfume shop, so I'm like, right, one of these shops are pumping out this perfume. I need to know what it is because it smells amazing. So I'm going out in all of these shops. There's like an underwear shop I went into, and it was like purely underwear and kind of like random stuff. And I was like, have you got perfume in here? They're like, no. And I was like, great, okay, so I'm just like making a fool out of myself now. Then I spot a tiny, tiny little front door to a shop. It was Miller Harris, and I've actually not heard of Miller Harris before until I came across them in Covent Garden. So I went in the store and I said, are you pumping a perfume out into the shop? And they were like, yeah, it's this one here. And I was like, oh my god, it smells amazing. So from that day, I have fallen in love with this perfume. So this was literally a few weeks ago. It's £140 for a 100ml bottle. At the time, they're actually doing 20% off. But like I said, it's obviously quite a lot of money to splash out, especially on yourself. So I didn't actually get it. So it was one of those things I went, okay, I can put it on my list. If anyone does feel like splashing the cash on me this Christmas, then that perfume can be a nice little present. Miller Harris Scherzo perfume. Their actual range of perfumes in general all smell really good, and like I said, I hadn't heard of them before, so if you do get the chance, go and give it a whiff because it smells amazing. The next thing on my Christmas wish list is a new diary. This has been on my wish list every year. Obviously, it's like that new year, new diary kind of scenario, and I think it was on the video that I did last year on YouTube. And every year, I know that we have iPhones with calendars, I know that there's technology, and people always say, you're writing that in a diary, and I'm like, I quite like to just be able to like flick through and just like see what my plans are. So every year I do ask for a new diary. Paper Chase do some really cool ones. WH Smith actually have some really cool little diaries in as well. I quite like one that can fit in my handbag so I can take it everywhere with me. So if you go somewhere, you can literally flick it out and just write in your dates, whatever. So these are the kind of diaries that I like. Loads of like different colours, quite like a pink, quite a girly one. So yeah. The next present on my wish list is a handbag. It's again very vague, a handbag in general. I have been looking for a handbag for so long, and there's been ones that have come up that I've really liked, but just not enough to kind of go out and buy. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's a great Christmas present for me to ask for someone because they can choose it, and it saves me from going, I don't know, I like that one, but like, it just saves all that. And I generally like things that people buy me as a present, because I feel like because they bought it for you, it's got a bit of meaning to it, and you kind of, when you're using it, it kind of reminds you of them a little bit. So I feel like if someone bought me a handbag, this isn't a hint, but it kind of makes you go, it makes you love it a little bit more because it's from someone, which saves the whole umming and ahhing of every shop I'm going into going, oh, I just been missing something. There was one handbag that I fell in love with, and it was a sad story. So it was in Russell and Bromley, which is obviously quite a pricey shoe and handbag shop. It was in their sale, and it was just so nice. And it was reduced to like £100, which is still obviously very expensive, and I just could not afford it at the time. And there was just one in store, and I just, even though I couldn't afford it and I couldn't have it, every time I went into Westfield, I'd always just go and have a look at it and just pick it up and just, I don't know what it was. And then one day it was gone. It was just so sad. And if it's meant to be, it will come back into my life at some point, I'm sure. But I did fall in love with it, and it was a lovely little patent bag, and I just can imagine putting all my bits in my new diary and things. And you know when you can just picture what you'd wear it with and just yourself in like scenarios with it. That was how much I was in love with the bag. Unfortunately it didn't work out, so what can I do? So yeah, we'll see what happens. There is another Russell and Bromley sale, so who knows, it could be back there and I could be able to afford it at this point, or someone may buy it for me, who knows the outcome. But like I said, I'm looking for a bag like the ones that I'm showing you now, and that's kind of what I'm asking for. But like I said, I'm so indecisive that I've not actually bought myself one, so it's on the list, so we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. The next thing on my list is a set of pajamas. I love getting pajamas for Christmas, and it's like a very old-fashioned thing. Like growing up, every year for Christmas, my parents would always put pajamas in my stocking or as like a nice little present, and I just love it. I feel like getting pajamas for Christmas is like a thing, you know, like it's just nice to be able to go, oh, let me get into my Christmas pajamas. So I've seen some really nice ones in Topshop. Topshop do some really cute little pajama sets. Also on ASOS, they have some really cool little sets going on. I quite like the nice silky ones, or like the pajama shirts and things, they're really cool. Obviously places like Victoria's Secrets as well, like I really do love their pajamas. Once again, a little bit pricey, so I'm not expecting like a nice pair of Victoria's Secrets pajamas, but I do love those styles. So ones like these are ones that I'd love for Christmas. Yeah, nice little treat. Next on my Christmas wish list is a Comme des Garçons t-shirt. This is a bit cheeky, and I do not expect this, but this is like a dream wish list because I would never expect anyone to spend like this much money on a t-shirt for me. For my birthday, Liam bought me some Converses by Comme des Garçons, and I love them. Like, I just love the little logo, and they look really cool, so I'd love a t-shirt as well to go with them. But like I said, this is a massive wish list. It's not necessarily things that I'm gonna get. This is like, if I was to get something, this could be an idea. We'll see what happens there, shall we? Next up is an Abbott Lions watch. These watches are really cool. I do love a watch as well. I already have a Daniel Wellington one. I also have an Apple watch as well, which I wear all the time because it's quite nice to just not have your phone on you sometimes. But I think these watches are really cool. They have so many different kind of styles and colours and things. Could be a nice little gift, who knows? Next on my wish list is a Jo Malone room spray. I absolutely love Jo Malone, like many others out there, I imagine. Jo Malone candles, spray, body sprays, body wash, body cream, all of the above. For those of you that haven't had Jo Malone, it's an absolutely amazing range of everything pretty much. So I have some candles, and the room sprays are amazing. They have things like pomegranate noir, they have like a winter spray, they have so many different, I can't even think to name them all, but they have like a massive range of sprays, and they're one of those sprays that you spray and they actually, like the smell actually lingers in the air. It's not like you spray and it drops to the floor and you're like, okay, well that was, you didn't even like get anything from that. Jo Malone sprays are so good. So like I said, I've already got a pomegranate noir candle, so a room spray to go with that would be lovely. And the final thing on my Christmas wish list is a Skinny Dip phone case. Skinny Dip are a great range. They do all kinds of accessories. So they do phone cases, they do handbags, they do laptop cases, they even do some clothes. Check them out on their website. They also have a couple of shops dotted around, and I think they're sometimes based in like Selfridges, for example. They have kind of a little stall in there, but they have some really cool funky things, and they're a great, actually, if you are thinking of getting someone a Christmas present or a secret Santa present, they're so good at that kind of thing because they're really different, they're really quirky, and they have some really fun and like inventive, all sorts. So check them out on their website. Phone case is a really good present, especially a secret Santa present or like a stocking filler or something. They're all really great ideas, and Skinny Dip really are great at doing them, so check them out. So finally, that's the end of my very long Christmas wish list. We'll find out who's been watching and maybe I'll end up with a couple of things, maybe I'll end up with nothing from that list. Either way, it's all just fun and games, but that's my ideal little dream list right there. What's on your Christmas wish list this year? I'm always intrigued to know what other people are asking for Christmas. Maybe it'll inspire me to add some more to my wish list. So leave a comment in the comments box below about what is your presents that you're asking for. Is there something in particular that you've seen online or in store that you think, oh my god, I really need that? If you like my video and you want to see some more, then make sure you press subscribe.